The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carrillo. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Spartans offense will get first crack at it here. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. The Spartans moving quickly to the line. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Turner. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Intercepted in the first drive, in for the pick.
Man, that's not the start they need. You're already the underdog. You've struggled this season going against a really good team. First drive, first possession, man, what do? You turn the football over. That's probably why they have a losing record.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a crease to the left. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
With the run on 1st and goal. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Cardinal! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He'll bring it out. It's Carrillo. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Gets it out to the 21, and that's not enough to move the chains. It'll be fourth down. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quick handoff. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
There's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. The short hands. It's Lawson. Quick step and go. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Stanford! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
From the gun, give on the inside. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the grab close to the logo. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the left side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
221 wing. Let's go, let's go.
Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You're going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It's a reverse. And some room to work. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Buys a little time. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Cardinal!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it out. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room, and couldn't find much on that return. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Back to pass, it's Turner. Got his man quickly. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
He'll bring it out. It's Lawson. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Motion from the wideout. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Oh, what a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get it. I get the jokes. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the offense, they caught a big-time break right there. That could have been disaster on their side of the field. Could have been a big turnover that led to points.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Leaves it with the running back.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Stanford could choose to go for it all here on second and inches.
One of the things I love about reverse plays is you take advantage of the defense's fast flow. When they saw the ball going one way, everybody started running at, and all of a sudden they flip it to the receiver on the reverse going back the other way. He's got way too much speed for anybody to catch up. It's a really good play call and good timing on that play call as well.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Oh, they're after him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Looking to throw, it's Turner. Right down the middle. Complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
29 Philly.
They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. Slips through the line. He couldn't find much running. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Handoff to the lone back. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They run the reverse. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the first down.
And that misdirection was just enough to get everybody leaning one direction. And I like when you run the reverse, too, and you see it. You see space. You go attack it. Understand where the first down marker is, and they get just enough for the first down.
Loss of 4. Second down coming up.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Stumbled to the ground.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Wagner.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Oh, it's a reverse. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, I like trick plays. I just don't love dialing up the reverse on third down, though, because if the defense doesn't bite, and they're already expecting pass anyway, a lot of guys have their eyes on the QB. They're just following the football in zone coverage, and they use their speed, rally to him, make a tackle, and now set up fourth down.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Finds him out of the backfield. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. great about rivalry games. Each side hates every wretched breath the other one's